Thanks for your company. The details now. The Krachi West District Police has invited leaders of a youth group that chased out the DCE from his office yesterday for interrogation. The group, believed to be NPP activists, stormed the Krachi West District Assembly and dragged down Mr. Douglas Osei-Nti for allegedly making the NPP unpopular in the area. The irate group later handed over the DCE to the police. I'm joined on the line by a member of the youth group that carried out the attack yesterday, Osei-Nti, to give us a bit of understanding into why they did what they did yesterday. Thank you for your time, Mr. Osei-Nti. Why did you drag the DCE out of his office yesterday? Hello, sorry, Mr. Osei-Nti. We are having a bit of problem with the line there. We didn't hear anything you said. Can you reposition yourself and tell us why you and your colleagues dragged the DCE out of court out of his office yesterday?
Yes. There were a lot of issues, and starting with Nana's visit to Krachi. We believe in the course of his campaign during the 2016 election, he came here, we were welcomed with a very large crowd. That alone is an indication that NPP in Krachi West is strong. Then when we went to the pool across border region, NPP, we led the presidential vote. So this is an example that MPP in Krachi is strong. But under the leadership of Osei-Nti Douglas, as Nana came the other day after giving us a reading, or two readings, in his quest to get to Krachi, the crowd that welcomed him was a disgrace. So we went in based on other issues we have to find out what that problem, where the problem was coming from. Then we realized that even the grassroots wasn't aware of Nana's coming, simply because he has refused to disseminate information to the polling stations, to the appropriate areas for people to be aware of. At the same time, he has equally neglected the party, making it very unpopular. And because of that, people are peeved, particularly of his behavior, and for that matter, NPP as a whole.
So was that the best alternative? You have issues with how he's handled the support base of the party in the Krachi area. But was that the best alternative for you to go and drag him out of his office?
No. We didn't intend going to drag him out of office. We intend to go and then petition the office. We're going to petition and submit a copy of it to the DCD. But we were just about 100. But when people got wind of it, then the crowd that was coming, we felt that would not be appropriate because intelligence gathered indicates that most of them were not coming there with the tension we have planned. So the need for us to protect him. So we asked him if for the safety of his life, we want to give him to the police.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, I'll have you hold on shortly. We've been joined by the DCE for the area, Mr. Douglas Osei-Nti. Mr. Nti, we've heard from this gentleman who says they came to your office, they were not planning to cause any mayhem. What's your account of this story?
Good morning, madam, and good morning to your listeners. And I'm happy you've called me this morning just to share my view of whatever happened. But with all respect and integrity, I think that we aren't going to do a crossfire here to resolve the problem on air. I think that the right procedure should be gone through, of which they refused. And I think that if there are any grievances, they should have used the appropriate court, using the MPP constitution and using the national constitution to guide us. So that with all respect and intent, assuming I even offend anybody, the best alternative or the best procedure is not what they employed yesterday. So since the party will be sitting down, elders will be coming in to listen to the so-called grievances they have, of which I didn't know. And surprisingly, the procedure, they were saying that they were not in to drag me out, they were in to rather submit a petition. As I even speak to you, I've not received any petition. And thank God, campaign region is just 1 hour away from Krachi. So if really I have done anything wrong and they want to petition against me, I think that it behoves on the so-called procedure they want to use and be so humble and whatever, to have gone to Dambai to submit that same petition to the regional minister. But to enter my office around 11 o'clock, pushing my secretary aside, putting my office to open, surrender, my table, snatch my 2 mobile phones from my hand. My sister, you can agree with me that this is not an intention with any politeness to redress whatever grievances you have. Pay whatever they have and the way they came in.
Mr. Osei-Nti,
when I even kindly, respectfully walk with them out of my room, I met another crowd having sticks, some having knives, some have pieces of woods, and then they have pieces of how do we call it? Farming pistols. And within 1 minute that I was out of my office, they used those same implements or having equipment with their hammer to embrace all my doors. Is it a means of presenting the petition? To present the petition, maybe you will write a letter, a formal letter to the police, giving them 5 days notice to make perhaps a demonstration or come and present the petition.
Mr. Osei-Nti,
the police didn't know anything about it.
All right.
They claimed that they were coming to submit a petition. I beg to differ. But
okay.
I don't want to go into the details of the case.
Were you injured in the process?
To me. Hello.
Were you injured in the process?
Oh, with all God, and I was not injured because fencing only one person against that crowd, I didn't want to resist. If I had resisted, my sister, I can tell you would not be talking to me today. You will be talking to a dead.
So what happened when you went to the police station?
To the police station, on our way to the police station, we even met 2 police officers who asked them, if you said you are bringing the person to the police, then hand over him to us and then go back so that we go with him. They refused the police. So myself and the 2 police officers had to walk with them to the police station. Then the police gave me a place to sit and asked me to talk. And I told them, in fact, the atmosphere at that time wasn't good for me to talk.
But
and the police strength in Krachi district is just about 15, of which even the commander was not in town yesterday. So I respectfully asked them to give me and that to relocate me to the military. And there was a direct meeting even there because the Congo officer was attending at Krachi to move. So I went and viewed with the boy, so he returned, and by evening, the divisional commander and then the district commander arrived from their various places of travel, and then we were able to have
the meeting. We've seen videos of your office blocked. Is it still locked this morning?
You are speaking to me directly from my office.
Great. Okay. Before you leave us, what do you suspect is the reason these young men, as you say, attacked you yesterday?
Respectively, my sister, I don't want to preempt. Since yesterday, they didn't perhaps tell me of any accusation why they have done that, except that perhaps if we sit down there here today or tomorrow with them, they will be able to air out why they have done that.
All right. Thank you very much for your time. We'll follow up on this. Douglas Osei-Nti is DCE for Krachi West. We have Amos Nseko still on the line, I believe, and he is part of the young people who went to Mr. Osei-Nti's office yesterday to drag him out there. Hello, Amos.
Hello, madam.
Okay, so the DCE says that there was nothing polite about your actions yesterday, but I'm sure many are wondering, this is the DCE. Yes, he is appointed by the president, but if it's something that has to do with your party and massing support from the president, shouldn't you be speaking to your executives? I believe the party has executives in the area. Shouldn't that be their responsibility while he concentrates on state affairs?
Yeah, we have executives. The few that is, they agree with him in things he's doing are people he has sponsored to win elections. and more or less they have become his pet. So his words are final. If not that, a contract will not be. He will be a witness to Nana's visit to Krachi. It's a moment we have to appreciate the good work of Nanado.
But I understand that, but what I'm just asking you is why you will not hold the executives in your area responsible. Why do you think that it should be the DCE's responsibility to garner support for the party? There are executives who work directly for the party. And I'm saying that even though he was appointed by the president, he is working for the state. He is the district's chief executive, not the MPP's chief executive.
Yes, excuse me to say, Krachi is partly hidden. And for that matter, nobody expected, or at least expected, that things of this nature could go out to the whole world to read on. And they could do anything that will satisfy their interest. So trying to follow the party strategy, yes, we tried it. Like I've said earlier, most of these executives are his pets. And they wouldn't take our issues to anywhere. You understand? So considering it as killing a cat, we don't have one means of killing.
All right, Amos, we'd have to leave it here. Thank you so much for your time. Amos Nseko is a member of the Krachi West MPP Youth. Adom TV correspondent Kwame Obrimpong is following up on this story and joins us with the latest. So, Obrimpong, tell us what you've observed this morning when you visited the DCE's office at the Assembly.
All right, thank you. Currently, I'm at the Krachi West District Assembly, where the office of the DC has been opened, and as I speak, I can confirm that Honorable Douglas in team was is at the office working with a police guard at the reception there, and as I speak now, I can also see that the military patrol also coming in right away. There's some few workers around the premises, and I can confirm that everything is ongoing smoothly here.
Kwame, yesterday we understand that some of these youth who attacked his office were wielding clubs and machetes and pestles, even for pounding fufu and all that. Tell us the mood in the area. How are residents reacting to this?
My sister, in fact, residents of Krachi West are or may not be in support of what has happened yesterday, but looking at their call, was that the DC was not performing as expected, and therefore they wanted him to be removed from the office so they can replace someone or a competent DC who can work for the development of the people of Krachi West. So it was all over. It was a mystery to some leaders in Krachi in particular, but most of the youth are in support because their concern was that looking at the area has been an old area and needs to be developed, but looking at the present work of the DCE, it's not up to expectation.
All right. Okay. Thank you very much, Kwame. Kwame Obrimpong is Adom TV's reporter. He joined the show live from Krachi West.